Here we are in Indian River Estates at their lake and park.
If you're thinking about moving on Florida's Treasure Coast, this is just one of the places in the area, one of the communities that's part of Fort Pierce. It's in between Fort Pierce, Port St. Lucie. And you can see there's some wildlife behind us here. Ducks going by, turtles in the water. Pretty amazing.
Yeah. There's a walkway all around this lake, probably half a mile to 3/4 of a mile. Great spot to walk your dog or just get out and enjoy nature. There's a great kids park over here, which we'll show you in a minute. And there's 4 picnic tables here undercover. This is a place where they sometimes call the community together to go out and pick up trash in the community, clean it up, and then they'll have a picnic afterwards, a little cookout here. So it's just kind of an interesting area to live in, to be part of.
Hello, I'm Donald Nally, and this is my wife, Katie Nally.
Hello.
And if you're thinking about moving to Florida's Treasure Coast, we get calls from people like you all the time who's looking for information. If you stick with us to the end, we're going to take you around the Indian River Estates here. We're going to take you around White City, through the Savannas Preserve a little bit, which is a wildlife preserve down here that's right next door to Indian River Estates. And this is just a beautiful place to live overall. And but do us a favor, can you please subscribe, like, ring that bell so you'll be the first to get notifications.
Because we'll be making videos every week.
Yes, and you can comment, shoot us a text message,
ask us questions,
send us an email, contact us through a Zoom call, or give us a phone call. We're here for you to help in any way that we can. And hopefully this will be informative to you if you're thinking about moving to Florida's Treasure Coast and the Fort Pierce, Port St. Lucie area.
We look forward to being of assistance to you.
So come along with us as we do a drive-through here of Indian River Estates and just talk a little bit about the area, because we're not showing you areas where we don't live. We actually lived in here at one time, and it's a beautiful area, just a very peaceful community. And hopefully we can help you in one way or another.
It's close. It's midway between Port St. Lucie and Fort Pierce. It's right in the middle. It's very close to Indian River Drive and Indian River Lagoon there. So it's easy to hop on Indian River Drive and ride nice and easy right downtown Fort Pierce. It's a beautiful drive. You'd love the homes that are there are just lovely, and the view of the water is very peaceful.
For some reason, these ducks are just kind of zooming around and coming back here to us. You can see them here. It's just beautiful hanging out here on the lake. You can see some turtles over here. You can see their head. You can see his head sticking up through the water. There's another one. He just came up. But it's pretty amazing. I mean, they're just coming around here.
Probably hoping we have a little popcorn or bread for them.
Yeah. But there's signs everywhere about warning against feeding the wildlife, so I don't think we're supposed to do that. But you can see how big this lake is. Yeah, and it's got a walking path the whole way around it. It's just beautiful out here. And so there's some more ducks. They're just all over the lake here. There's another one out there, one out there further. But we're going to take you for a ride. And actually, where we're standing here filming at, I'm going to turn around here. You can see we're actually under a pavilion.
Yeah, here we are. This is the pavilion. It has 4 good-sized picnic tables here that anyone in the area is welcome to come and use. There's a cookout at the end here, so you can bring your hot dogs and hamburgers and have a cookout on the weekend or something.
And your children, there's a playground down there for your children.
Down the end, you'll see a nice playground for the kids.
It's kind of hard to see from here. Let me see if I can pull it in. Yeah, you can see it down there on the other side of the trees.
Yeah.
Playground, they got sliding boards, some monkey bars and stuff like that, merry-go-round. So just a wonderful place if you want to come and hang out with the family.
A couple of bike racks. If you want to ride your bike down.
And now we're going to do that drive-through that we promised you.
Yes, we're pulling out of the Palm Lake Park right now and going to take a ride around Indian River Estates. We're going to the east side right now, which is closest to the Savannah, the swampy lands.
This is kind of the outskirts of Indian River Estates because it kind of goes down in steps around the outside. But you can see there's some motor homes here. People got motor homes parked alongside of the houses.
Yeah.
And this is Sunset Avenue we're coming up on.
This is Sunset Avenue.
And it kind of takes you straight over to Midway Road. From Midway Road all the way to Easy Street. Midway Road to the north and Easy Street to the south is the north and south borders of Indian River Estates.
Yes. Just a few minutes to US 1. Very close to Midway Road. And there's a lovely farmer's market right over there, Nelson's Family Farms. Lots of lots still available in this area to pick up and build on.
And also, Indian River Estates encompasses about 6 square miles of area on the southeast corner of Fort Pierce. It is still considered Fort Pierce, but it's right on the border of Port St. Lucie.
Right, Spruce Street there we're passing, another tree name. And you do see a few two-story homes in this area. There's a few streets on the western side of Indian River Estates where you can get larger lots.
And here we're coming up on another home where you see a nice big RV camper sitting right in the driveway here.
Right.
And so
we're on Easy Street now, which is on the south end of Indian River Drive, Indian River Estates. And there are some interesting properties here. You'll see some larger lots on Easy Street on the south side. And as we go towards
new construction going on over here.
New construction going on. As we go towards the western side of Indian River Estates, there's some streets that have larger lots, like an acre or more, which is very desirable. It makes for a very pretty street because the house is set back a ways. Okay, we're turning onto Pinetree Street right here.
Pinetree Drive.
Pinetree Drive.
The road is a little rough, but as you can see, there are bigger homes here with bigger front yards and larger lots.
And the houses are set back a ways, which makes for a pretty street.
Here you see some palm trees across the front of this yard for privacy, so no one can see back in there. And then you can see some of these other properties that set way back from the road with larger lots.
With good space in between from one house to another. Give you the feeling of privacy and peacefulness.
Yes, if you're thinking about moving here to Indian River Estates, as you can see, there's many different properties here, a variety of sizes with super large land lots. There's your quarter-acre lot sizes. There's your 1 acres, half acres, houses of all different sizes. And we're here as Florida licensed realtors to answer any questions for you that you might have as we continue this tour and just show you around. Just to give you something to think about, if you're thinking about moving to the Florida's Treasure Coast, contact us.
Now we're turning on the intersection of Savannah Street and Pinetree. We're going towards the west.
Here you have an empty lot on the corner, which may go with this huge home coming up.
You can see quite a large home here. Yeah. So here we are on Buchanan Street. And as you can see, hopefully, these are larger lot streets.
Yes, as you can see, there's some empty lots here, but there's also palm trees with houses behind them because people like their privacy.
And yes, as we're coming up to the end of Buchanan Street, excuse me, we're coming back to Midway Road, and we're going to turn right and go take a look at the Savannas.
So here we are pulling into the Savannas, and it's basically right across the street from Indian River Estates. And it's a wildlife preserve where you can see different types of animals and everything. It's a park. Indian River, it's across the road from Indian River Estates, and on the other side where Indian River Estates is, it backs up to the Savannas. It's the back border of it.
The Savannas is an area where it's very swampy because there's alligators in there, and it's an area where you sometimes see wild pigs, but it's also an interesting area here. People come and camp out here, and there's a dog park, and there's a nice, about a 2-mile long walkway. Very enjoyable. You can see sandhill cranes here sometimes dancing when they mate. They kind of do a dance thing with their wings flying in the air. Just a very nice, calm, peaceful area to get out and walk or ride your bike or come and camp.
And you'll see the campground up here in a minute.
See the campers here. Lots of campers.
People just camping, coming down. Got spots for RVs, tents, all kinds of stuff.
Lots of people camp out here.
You can see the canal right there out front. There's a dog park on back here as we go back into here.
Actually, Florida is a great place to visit in the summer as well as in the winter. We have great beaches here that are lovely in the summer.
Sorry about the little rattling. We're going across speed bumps.
Yeah, and you can see this canal here in front of us. You can occasionally see an alligator in there. They are not troublesome. They don't seem to come up and hang out on the land that I have ever seen.
There's plenty of campsites, plenty of pool-in spots for RVs.
Yes. It's lovely nature-wise, scenery-wise. Great place for a picnic. People come here and have weddings and things.
And now we're going off the paved road onto a dirt road because it goes back here a good ways. And when we get back here, we're going to get out of the car and show you the walk path that even goes further on back along the canal and everything. So just stay tuned and we'll take you out here to this here walk path.
Welcome to the Savannas Walkway. This is a great place to come walk your dog, take a bike ride, or just enjoy walking. When we lived in Indian River Estates a few years back, we used to bring our dog over here and walk him. It was great exercise for him, great exercise for us. And we enjoy seeing the nature here. We can walk along and often see an alligator down in the canal area. You can see various birds.
And this walkway goes back here a few miles. I'm not sure exactly how far, but it goes a good ways. We used to ride our bicycles up it. It's a really, really nice place to come for a nature walk.
Yes. And of course, the park would advise you not to let your dog get too near the canal. It can make a great snack for an alligator.
Yes.
But the alligators tend not to come on this side or come up. Never seen them do that. They tend to stay very close to the water.
Yes, and we've seen some sizable alligators down here. Some of them pretty big, up to around 8 to 10 foot. So it's not a good place to let a pet run free. But this goes back a ways, and we just wanted you to see the beginning of this walkway. And as we can walk over here, you can see the canal. Maybe we'll get to see a gator or something. But people fish along here and everything. And as I said, it's a nice long walk back there. And
very private, very peaceful.
Yeah. Very good spot to come out and just relax. It's open to the public. There's no fee to get in or anything like that. It's just it's a preserve, as we said, the Savannas Preserves.
Yeah, the breeze is beautiful, and you can hear the sounds of nature. It's just lovely.
Yep. So there you have it, and we'll see where we go to from here.
As you can see, there's picnic tables in the savannas here, so you can come out and enjoy nature. And pretty soon here you'll see that there's a dog park here too. This is the dog park here. There's some different things for the dogs to do, run up and through. Overhead spot for people to sit while they're waiting for their dogs. And you can see there's one side for large dogs, and then the next section is for smaller dogs under 30 pounds. A separate area for them and their owners, so the dogs can run around, run up and over and through some things. Get a little exercise and enjoy nature too. We've got these little bridges here, so you can walk from the roadway over into some nice green spaces on the other side where you can just enjoy yourself out in nature, walk.
And so we're going to walk up here on this bridge and see if we can see any gators or anything down in the water.
The alligators we've seen here tend to be a very dark black color, and they certainly don't seem to be interested in humankind to us.
But then again, we don't get too close to them to figure that part out. So here we are on the bridge, and you can see the canal goes down a ways. How beautiful it is out here. I'm going to take you over onto the other side of the bridge where you can see just a beautiful place to come and hike and walk. Got a trail along this side of the canal going both ways. So anyway,
it's just a real pretty spot. Nice place to come for an afternoon picnic.
Yeah, we don't see any gators. But this is close by to the Indian River Estate, so if you think about moving in down here, you can come out here and enjoy nature.
Here we are at the intersection of Midway Road and US 1, and you can see there's a shopping center here, and a Winn-Dixie food store is one of the big attractions here.
Close to Indian River Estate, so that way you won't, if you're concerned about living out in the middle of nowhere, you won't be. We'll take you a drive around the shopping center here so you can see what kind of stores are here.
Right.
Evidently there's a laundromat. Looks like someone taking their clothes.
Right in front of us is a big CVS pharmacy. I don't see the sign yet, but it is a CVS.
Got a smoke shop here, smoking's your thing. You got a Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness right in front of us. Family Dollar.
Planet Fitness.
Family Dollar store. And then
looks like an accounting firm. There's a Metro PCS by T-Mobile and nail store.
Nail salon, pizza, Frank's and Al's Pizza.
Which is a really good place to eat. They have very good pizza.
Been there a long time. And an ice cream shop and a hardware store and pet supplies.
And the Winn-Dixie grocery store. So this is White City. But like I said, it's right on the edge here of Indian River Estates.
Yes. Barber shop and beauty salon.
And from here, we're going to go down around the corner to Nelson's Family Farms.
We're coming up upon Nelson Family Farm here. It's a real popular spot here because it's open door, fresh fruits and vegetables, many of them grown right here on the spot, and meats from out the western side of town, natural grown, no hormones.
Lots of vegetables from local farms here in the area. And so we're going to be stopping here and doing a little shopping ourselves because we actually love coming to this place.
And they have their own section of plants and flowers too, which are raised here. It's a real fun spot to visit. We are pulling out of Nelson Family Farm right now and back onto Midway Road, and we're going into what is known as White City, which is really just an area between Fort Pierce and Port St. Lucie, just a little bit west of Indian River Estates. Okay, and so of course there's more stores over this way, and lots of commercial activities going on, an oil change place, a little antiques market, and various things. But it's a nice area to live in too. Also considered county area, so you pay county only taxes. So we're turning onto Sunrise Boulevard, and
we're coming up on First Street, so we're going to make a right on First Street, just right around this little neighborhood.
You can see some of these homes are older.
Yes, as you can see, there are a lot of larger houses here, just like over in Indian River Estates, and they set back off the street, larger lots, and
mature trees. And as we come over here to Palmetto Avenue here.
Well, once we get up here to the turn, yeah, you'll see the turn coming up. It turns, once you go around that corner, we go from First Street to Palmetto Avenue. Now we're on Palmetto Avenue.
And these properties on Palmetto Avenue back up to the St. Lucie River. which is considered desirable.
And you can find houses for sale here because we just passed this one and it is for sale. So that's an added bonus if you can get a house back in here and it's backed up to the river also. So that's a good thing.
Yes.
Now we're going to be turning right here because it's a no outlet, turning up Driftwood, which should take us back over to Oleander Avenue. And Oleander Avenue runs north to south from Fort Pierce all the way down Port St. Lucie, down to close to Prima Vista. And that's the way we're going to be going, is south on Oleander down toward Prima Vista. And this is just a little tour here of White City. You can see everything's pretty well kept, nice houses. Very quiet community. Actually, we came out to Citrus Street. We can go down Citrus and work our way over to Oleander. We're continuing south on Citrus. You can see a lot of these homes over here, there's nothing behind them, just spread out, some farmland.
Very private.
Over here on the left side of the road, we have a very private home back in here, all behind a fence and everything. Sets way back in there. That's how some people like it. Just to show you around this area here, this is still considered Fort Pierce. Here we can see some sandhill cranes over here on the right, playing in somebody's yard, enjoying the grass.
So we're finishing up our tour today at Citrus Hammock Park.
Yeah, preserve. It's a preserve. We started out at Palm Park over in Indian River Estates, and we took you through Savannas Preserve, and now we are at Citrus Hammock Preserve, which is down on the south end of
White City.
White City, Sunrise, where Sunrise End goes out to Oleander Avenue. But we just want to thank you for watching today, and if we helped you with anything, please subscribe, like, ring that bell so you can get notifications and be the first to know whether you're thinking of moving tomorrow or in a few months or maybe even next year. Reach out to us, shoot us a text message, send us an email.
Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know what your questions are. We'd love to hear from you and respond to you.
Yes, give us a phone call, but we're here for you to help you and serve you in any way we can, because we both are licensed Florida State Realtors, and we're here to help you with all your real estate needs. And until next time, this is Living on Florida's Treasure Coast. Bye now.